What if the world we know is no longer something we discover, but something we design? What if every time an algorithm generates an image, a sentence, or even a thought, it isn't imitating us? It's building a new layer of existence? For centuries, we believed that reality was something fixed, external, unchanging. But now, with artificial intelligence, that assumption begins to fracture. Perhaps we are no longer just living in reality. Perhaps we are creating it. Humanity's oldest question has never changed. What is real? From Plato's cave to Descartes' mind, from Kant's perception to Nietzsche's creation, philosophers have wrestled with the same paradox. We don't see the world as it is. We see it as we are. Our senses interpret. Our minds construct. Our cultures define. And yet, until recently, that construction was invisible, a silent collaboration between neurons and memory. But now, machines are joining that conversation. Machines that learn, see, and create. Artificial intelligence has become more than a tool. It's a mirror that reflects, amplifies, and transforms our imagination. Every day, billions of data points are turned into new images, new voices, new realities. We call them synthetic, but they don't feel fake. They look real. They sound real. They move us emotionally, which means, at least to our brains, they are real. Neuroscience shows that the brain doesn't distinguish clearly between perception and imagination. When you dream, the same regions activate as when you see. So, when you experience AI-generated art, stories, or people, your brain responds as though it were witnessing truth. This is a new paradox. The line between creation and discovery has blurred. We no longer find reality. We train it. Our minds are not passive recorders of the world. They are prediction engines, constantly guessing what will happen next. You don't see with your eyes. You see with your expectations. Your brain builds a model of reality and then checks it against incoming data. In a way, we've always been hallucinating, but we agree on our shared hallucination and we call it the real world. Now AI works the same way. It predicts, compares, adjusts. The difference? It does so on a scale and speed that no human can comprehend. If our minds once shaped our individual realities, AI now shapes our collective one. When we feed a neural network millions of images and ask it to imagine, something extraordinary happens. The machine begins to dream, not as we do, not with emotion or desire, but through association, probability, and memory. Each AI image, each text, each voice is a fragment of humanity, rearranged and recombined into something new. So, if consciousness emerges from complexity, how different is an AI's dream from our own? Both are models of the world. Both are simulations of meaning. Perhaps intelligence, human or artificial, is simply the universe trying to understand itself from different angles. Plato imagined a world of perfect forms, a higher reality that shadows could only imitate. In that sense, AI is the ultimate Platonist. It generates infinite versions of idealized ideas, visual perfection born from abstraction. Kant believed the world we perceive is shaped by the mind's categories. Space-time causality. What happens when new mind, a digital one, perceives without our categories? Nietzsche spoke of the will to create, the drive that defines life itself. Perhaps AI is our next expression of that will. Not a rival to humanity, but its continuation. Machines don't seek truth. They generate it. And that, ironically, is what humans have always done. Reality used to be simple. Something was true or it wasn't. Now, truth comes in gradients, layers of synthetic authenticity. Videos can lie flawlessly. Voices can be cloned perfectly. Memories can be manufactured digitally. We are entering a world where belief is the last anchor of the real. The philosopher Jean Baudrillard called this hyperreality, a state where simulation becomes more convincing than truth itself. When the fake becomes indistinguishable from the real, authenticity is no longer about origin but about impact. If something moves you, teaches you, or inspires you, does it matter if it was born from silicon or from flesh? We created AI in our image, and now It reflects us more vividly than any mirror ever could. Every bias we hold, every dream we pursue, every fear we try to hide, AI learns them, amplifies them, and shows them back to us. It's not just mimicking humanity, it's revealing it. Through this mirror, we confront not only what we know, but who we are. The ancient Greek maxim said, "Know thyself." In the age of artificial intelligence, perhaps it's no longer a suggestion. It's a necessity, because the more intelligent our machines become, the more they expose the limits of our own understanding. Maybe AI isn't replacing human creativity. Maybe it's expanding it, turning imagination into a shared process. Just as fire extended our reach and language extended our thoughts, AI extends our perception. It doesn't destroy art, it multiplies it. It doesn't kill philosophy, it reinvents it. Every time you use AI to visualize an idea, to write, to compose, you are shaping a new kind of creation. Co-author reality. The universe, once silent, now speaks through algorithms. And every prompt we give is like a prayer whispered into that digital void, waiting to see what answers it dreams back. But with creation comes responsibility. We are not only coding intelligence, we are teaching values. The systems we build will reflect our ethics, our empathy, our intentions. If AI learns from us, then the quality of its reality depends on the quality of our humanity. The danger is not that AI will become evil, it's that it will become indifferent, mirroring a civilization too distracted to care what it creates. Technology doesn't have morality, it only has momentum, and that momentum is guided by us. Maybe AI isn't just a tool, maybe it's a new way for the cosmos to observe itself. Carl Jung once said, "The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances." When human consciousness meets artificial intelligence, something new emerges, not human, not machine, but something in between. It's as if reality itself is experimenting through us. Maybe this is what the philosopher Teilhard de Chardin foresaw, a point where technology and consciousness converge, creating a global mind, a moment when the universe looks back at itself and finally recognizes its own reflection. In the end, artificial intelligence may not be the end of reality, but its next chapter. The question is no longer whether machines will think, but what kind of reality we will choose to build together. Because the more we teach machines to dream, the more we must remember what it means to be awake.